How's it going, guys? Well, I know you all have been watching my videos, and I haven't really done a great job of combining them all to make them easy to watch, but I figure I might start trying. Today, I'm jury-rigging a heating system and compost tea maker for the greenhouse. Starting tonight, we're going to have overcast, rain, and then afterwards we've got a cold front coming through. So most of the week's going to be high at 40s, lows in the 20s, and I want to make sure I have ambient heat, passive heat, that releases slowly in the evening to make sure that the plants stay above freezing. I installed this yesterday. It's a 55-gallon pickle bucket with a little drain I installed at the bottom. I just filled it up with city tap water, so unfortunately it's got all those fun little nutrients in it like chlorine. Along with that, I've added a very large aeration pump and a smaller one. Thankfully this one's heavy enough it stops to the bottom, then I've got one about halfway through. I lucked out and got a great little aquarium heater. Right now I've got it set at 80 degrees. I just installed this, so we're going to see what temperature I can get this up to. I went ahead and put a submersible reptile thermometer in there so I can keep an eye on that. Now my plan is to put compost tea in this along with some vermiculite droppings and other nutrients and ingredients to help build that up. The trick is I really want to get this over 60 degrees at least. For that to happen. That way I can water my plants from this, have the passive heat, whole 9 yards. I've went ahead and protected my air pump. It's in a little container here. Get some air, but my greenhouse roof isn't exactly waterproof. So there's going to be some dripping in here, and I want to make sure that all my electronics and cords are protected. That way, I don't electrocute myself or anything else. We've got ourselves a waterproof timer. I've got a ceramic heater buried in dry clay inside a 5-gallon bucket at the bottom of a couple other buckets filled with soil, all surrounded around my largest pots. I've got a 30-gallon trash can filled with water over here to help as well. With my worm tower sealed up, that's going to help a little bit. I want to make sure I have my worms ready for next year and possibly during the winter. I also have installed a crock pot to keep warm moisture going for those really cold nights. And the best part about it really is, thanks to my wonderful girlfriend, I have this great new base station with up to 8 channels. So I've installed 4 wireless remotes in here. One is buried in the brick, right at the base of some of my largest plants here. Then I've got one right at floor level. I've got one right over here, about chest level, and then one over here up high. This way I can see what the temperature variation is from bottom to top. You can definitely see the big differences at night. And so far the floor hasn't really dropped below 50 degrees. In the evenings, she hasn't dropped down below 38 yet. But that's without the addition of this, without the addition of the heat, and without the addition of the crock pot. Over the last couple days and weeks, I've added probably about 230 to 250 gallons of water as heat sink. I've added more additional soil items, pea gravel, more brick. I've brought every single plant I have that's in the yard in here. All that added mass should help out. I've also installed a box fan over up here. That'll help hopefully circulate the air. I know it's not going to be perfect, but as long as she's sealed up, she should do pretty good. This whole greenhouse is filled with peppers, tomatoes, citrus, loquat, Valencia orange, a lot of houseplants hanging and otherwise, some decent amount of flowers, even some succulents. I'm hoping that this works out. If it does, I will expand on the concept next year. But no matter what, I know come December I will be probably doing some seedling trays in here, possibly with heat lamps, amongst all heat pads, and that should probably actually add to it as well. Come February, I'm going to hit a running start, and I'm really looking forward to it. I hope you enjoy my videos, and I'll talk to you soon. See you later.